Okay, I'm approaching the scrapyard here. I'm hoping to have one of my heavier loads. Hopefully it's a record. The record was like 38 for one load. 3,800 kilograms, so, or actually 3,800 pounds, sorry. They go by pounds in this yard. So, okay, we'll see what happens here. I look too busy today, so hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, stand by when I'll show you, let you know. The truck was 15,320. 15,000 pounds, 320. So it's just over 7.5 tons total weights. So we'll have to see. Just a nice day today, I'll tell you. T-shirt weather. It's a little cooler. It was warmer a couple days ago, but still not bad. Still not too bad. I don't think they're too busy today, but you know, the piles are pretty big. Got a fair amount there. Well, if we get some live action here. Probably have to back up because the guy might have problems turning here, so. A little extra room here. Got a lot of bale loads, you know, those cubes there, quite a few. Yeah, it's Friday today, so I think, you know, what it is there's usually an afternoon rush, or you know, sometimes all day, but and then you'll have a bit of a rush Saturday before they close, and then big rush Monday again, because everybody wants to sell right away Monday, right? Bring it in. Guys are probably on lunch right now too, most of you guys. We got sprinklers going now because you know, we're in that warm weather again. We got sprinklers going right there. Already had a couple of barge fires here already, these guys. Had 2 or 3 barge fires just because the warm weather, you know, and a little bit of grease or a little bit, you know, they're worried, I guess, those lithium batteries. Up for a second here. Those lithium batteries, you know, people had them and they have to separate them because they kind of hold charge, little sparks, you know, enough to ignite something, right? So they constantly were checking loads for batteries. You know, if you have work tools and stuff, and then you start crunching the tool apart, and next thing the battery arcs or something with the who knows what. I mean, they drain the fuel and oil and everything, but there's always still grime or, you know, something could ignite, right, with the heat. But yeah, that guy's dumping air. Hopefully he gets that done. And okay, well, let's stand by. Look at that car here. That's like a PT Cruiser or something. Or no, it's like the PT Cruiser. That's a Chevy. I think the Chevy model. They're scrapping at it. It's got a little bit of damage on the side. Not too bad, but maybe the owner could have bought an electric car. Yeah, the program is if you buy an electric car, you scrap your car, they'll give you $6,000. It takes about 2 months to get your money. So that's kind of incentive to go to electric. Okay, stay tuned. Water from the sprinkler is coming this way. Good load, look at that. Perfect. 3,140 pounds. I crammed it best I could. I mean, the stuff was not heavy, right? You know what I'm saying? But I took full advantage of the load. So 267 total on that one, so not too bad. Way better than before, like it was 160 before, so that load's a big difference now. So price is good. The Scrapyard will be open here Sunday for a whole month there, every Sunday for non-ferrous and light scrap loads. I guess spring cleanup's coming, so we're anticipating a lot of rush here, so they're gonna stay open for all that. Sunday from I think 10 till 2 or some of that. Okay, so let's go back to my yard now. I want to load the rest of the material and then clean a few things and just try to build what I can. What time is it now? It's about 10 to 1 right now, so I got about maybe 3 hours to, you know, load up and then strip a few things and get things organized. We'll see how the Asian yard's doing today. It's got a bit of a rush in there. There's people in here. Okay, we'll continue here. Stay tuned. Second load, but I'm gonna get this on first. I'm gonna park the truck on the other side. So heavy, this thing. Ridiculous. Find a way of getting this. It's a commercial one, this one, but it says it works, but then it says it doesn't work, so what's wrong with it, he doesn't know, so obviously it doesn't work, right? Figures. I bet this thing's probably about at least 300 pounds or more. I'm gonna pull the electronics off it after. At least yeah, that part off. There's electronics, look at that. Removable chip. Pretty basic. Okay. I just have to take the washer dryer, take the faceplate off it, pull some of the wires up. Okay, here it doesn't have a crossbar, it just has a couple of have 3 screws on top, and then little plates here for the switches. But the end result is it's definitely worth taking. Okay, anyways, just gonna strip those now, and I strip this commercial this after stainless steel. So okay, stand by. Here, barbecue. You gotta remember, some of these aren't brass. This is like a pot metal here. So I'm just gonna basically just cut this part off for now. And then I'm going to cut the regulator off. The regulator you can sell as dirty aluminum. Probably the easiest way to sell it dirty. So basically it's ready to go. I mean, sometimes there's little aluminum pieces here. I mean, you just have to look at your barbecue, how it's designed, if it's worth it or not. I'm just going to scrap it the way it is. I took the control off. Okay. I'll strip the other two the same way. I'll show you if there's anything interesting on it. Over the range microwave. First good thing, copper transformer. And it looks to be also copper mortars here. So super nice. You know, it's not like I say, one guy made a comment, if is it worth taking stuff apart, you know? Yeah, sometimes, sure. I mean, sometimes not, but when I'm doing e-waste, I mean, I'm looking for, you know, like different gold-bearing materials, right? So you have to take a lot of stuff apart just to get a few little things off it, right? But that's the way it is. Must be a nut here or something. My load's getting pretty full, and I'll have a little bit there left. So I'm thinking it's a pretty full load today. So that's nice, actually. I mean, it looks like it's a nut, but could be wrong. Sometimes it's compressioned on. But I can see it looks like a copper mortar in here, which is nice. Let's go figure how that comes off here. Is it a nut or what is it? It doesn't look like, almost looks like a nut, like. May not be a nut. It might just be just like a clip. Oh, there it is, something there. Took something off. Okay, yeah, so basically it's compressioned on there. You have to be able to get in here. It's a little compression thing that fits over it. There, it's off. It should be out. It's just. And also, you got aluminum housing on the mortar. So this is actually a really good microwave, and it didn't feel that heavy. It's weird. I thought it was pretty light, but no, it's a transformer. Here it is. That's a good one. And they got the rest is wire in there. So got the cast aluminum. One mortar for turnstile. Then I got a double copper and a nice copper mortar. Kind of like that. Okay, so it's a good one. It had another mortar in there. There's two turnstiles for some reason. I don't know what this one is for, I'm not sure, but that's a pretty big mortar. And it had this circuit board. And quite a bit of wire came out of there. All this smaller wire came out of there. So pretty good. Okay, this one's done. So I got lucky here, and I thought it was going to be just a cheap one. I was almost going to scrap it the way it was. So I was thinking just, you know, really light inverter, you know, busy. But no, it was good. Good strip out on that one. So you got to keep eye on. I found a lot of these overhead range ones have copper for some reason. More heavy duty. Okay. Electric Black & Decker. If you wonder why they burn out, look at that. It's like almost like a rat nest in there. Maybe it was. Who knows? It's just grass, but it's always curious on what's really in here for mortar. So I figured open it up, take a quick look. That's exactly what it is. There's your the brushes. You can actually take the brushes off. Probably brass, I would think. Okay. The problem is the probably have to take the blade off to get the mortar out, I'm thinking, but so I'm curious on how big the mortar itself is. It's actually even a heat sink here. Got a little transformer or something in there. Clean aluminum. So it's too bad this one's so dirty. Maybe they're all like that, I'm not sure, but on the other side there's screws, but they're pretty rusty. These have to come off, I'm thinking. So maybe if I take these 4 off, then the mortar pops out. But I don't see that really that great of a mortar, to be honest. I mean, it's got a, basically it's like an armature kind of mortar, where it's a 2-piece, probably high speed. So if I can smash it off, just don't have the right tools right now, it's a problem. A couple of screws here actually. Maybe that will drop the mortar down. So check. If I could drop the mortar down, I could deal with it later. Just want to get this. It's probably turning, I think. So anyways, it's your own discretion if you want to, you know, strip them out. The problem is time consuming, right? That one fits there. That one's not come off. Okay, anyways, I'm just going to scrap this one the way it is. Just don't have the time. But, you know, if you have time, I don't know if it's worth it, but just need to get this loaded in the truck. I need to dump it today. But yeah, it does have, you know, copper in there, so it's like an alternator basically, that type of mortar. They're hard to take apart. And all those bolts are all rusty and it's going to take time and stuff, and for what, 10 cents or 15 cents more a pound, it's not worth it. Basic wheels here. I'm going to just cut them near the edge of the spoke, just because I don't want too big of a piece laying around after the finish. because there's a little bit stiff. Gotta loosen it up. Oh, it's so stiff. I suppose you can use the grinder here, but probably a little quicker with the grinder, but grinder blades cost money. Bolt cutter is already paid for, so a little boring job, but hey, it's gotta be done, right? I'll throw this in a shred. I'll throw the tires in my recycle place, because they recycle all tires, bicycle tires, everything, motorcycle tires. Even the motorcycle shops, after a while those tires expire. So I was asking the guy, I said, how come they're throwing brand tires away? He said, well, there's expiry date, I guess, to the manufacturer. Might have a 2 to 5 year shelf life, or whatever they say. We're talking motorcycles, not talking about cars. I'm gonna process them probably tomorrow, because I need to get everything clear here. Tomorrow I need to get in here, process this, clean up this yard. I need to make room for the spring cleanup stuff, which is going pretty quick. Make some comments. How many guys out there do you do this same what I'm doing? Like, do you cut them, or do you throw them away and shred the way they are? Someone said some of these are two-piece, but I haven't seen any two-piece rims or welded rims yet. Every one I see, it seems like it's one solid seam. You know, the ones I've seen, like Dumpster Jerry had on his video, I can see there, you can see that a slight discoloration on the inside, a little bit of rust. You know, it's a welded seam. So far these are continuous, no seam. And I threw them all in a shred, not a shred, but in an aluminum pile. They never said a word, so I don't know. But I'm definitely looking for to see if they're two pieces or not. Okay. I suppose I could sell these, but you know what? I do a lot of house cleanups. You know, all cracker guys steal bikes and they're always leaving rims behind. So, you know, someplace I go, I get like 10, 15 rims like this. They don't even take them to Scrapyard because they're dirty, so they don't even bother. But so when I do a cleanup of a house, I just take the wheels, cut the frames up for aluminum, take the rest. It's hot today. So anyways, I'm going to keep going here, finish this up, throw it in a truck. I'm going to run this load here, so I'll be running load here shortly, probably within the hour, maybe 45 minutes. Okay, so pull the heater here. Let's see how big the mortar is. So I'm taking apart the mortar. Whatever wire. Put a hair all over this one. Looks to be copper. Dog hair in this thing. Okay, so Actually, quite a bit of wire. Actually, I'm surprised. Okay, so quite a bit of wire. It's got a couple switches, you know, if you want to just go for the silver contacts, or I mean, there's a pretty good big contact here, but looks more like copper. Looks more like copper. Okay, so we got decent mortar there. You can just punch it through copper mortar. Pot here. Check these, you always got aluminum pot. Usually, but sometimes you don't. So there'll be screws on the bottom. This is I think it's a French fry maker. Something like that, I think. I think it is. That's a little deep fryer. And then you have a bunch of screws here. This one, very hard to clean because the wires go inside. See, the wires go here. You can't clean inside there, it's impossible. This you have to sell dirty. But still, cast aluminum dirty. Where's my magnet? It's aluminum here too. Sometimes all this stuff is steel. This one's probably a little better quality one. It's got actually a warmer on top. Got a heating element, see that? So that's aluminum too. Yep. The inside here, I don't think inside steel. No, now you'll have a few wires here. I'm just going for just whatever's easy. I'm not going to waste too much time. And I'm going to just throw on the shred like that. There's another one here too. I don't see no screws on this one here. Okay, there it is. Aluminum. It's like another one here too. That's just heater coil again. On top, a couple wires. Okay, aluminum. So I'm not going to take it from the back off. This one's more waste. It's all plastic. Find out how this snaps. But this one I could have just left it, to be honest. The wires are kind of not really worth it. But there's still a heating coil there, so you know, either way, it's still got a little extra on there. Take these 3 screws out. More screws. Let's scrap it the way it is. So here's another one. You can't strip them. But it's definitely no aluminum, right? See that? Dirty aluminum. It's got a coil around here that heats the grease up. Okay. A little bit of wire here right around the whole thing. Actually quite a bit of wire. Even got some electronics in here. Wow. I don't see nothing of value there for electronics. Okay, here it's stainless steel. I'm gonna strip it apart to see what I can get out of it. So I'll strip it anyways, just for the for the tools here. I'm gonna strip it for the clean stainless steel, so it's a bit dirty, so I'm gonna strip it. Hit the scrapyard in a few minutes. So come up. It's like it's stripped or something. It's falling out. This feels like aluminum, very light. Aluminum. That's it. There's a bunch of switches and wires. Since these switches are out, I'll keep them for silver recovery. Put some thick wire here. The switches are good. I'll pop them open in a second and I'll see if I can show you. determine how this all comes apart. This is being stainless steel. This thing's stainless steel probably too, just by the look of it and feel of it. Stainless steel is usually a heavy material. It's got a certain kind of look. After piece of wire. There it is. Stainless steel. Knock these feet off. They're just glued on there. I thought they'd be in a groove or something. There it is, clean stainless steel. Probably a couple pounds. This is just crap. I think this wire is brass or probably copper. So you can actually just cut these wires off. It wouldn't be brass, it'd be copper. So that's copper right there. Number 2 copper. And there it is. So stainless steel, copper. Pop these switches off, you can see what they look like inside. You just can't tell, but like, you know, in the end result is you still have copper in there. There's copper and brass and stuff. I can't tell. I see contacts more look like they're not silver, or they look like something else, but just don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start getting ready to dump this now. So the truck is full. Okay, stand by. So it's 14,620. Last time was 15,260, I think, some of that. So I'm thinking around 2,400 pounds, probably. Quite a bit lighter, but like I say, it's still lots of voids in there. It's not heavy stuff, but you know, it's done. So it's working pretty good. Big pile of heavy steel there. Okay, we're gonna dump this off, and then I gotta go to Vancouver, and just gotta pick up a check from this guy, and then I'm gonna look around Vancouver a little bit. Then I'm gonna go to the casino. Later in the casino, there's all you can eat prime rib and lobster tail, and it's like $9.99 if you're a member. So I'm not a gambler, I'm not a member, but I had a card before just for the hell of it to get the discounts, but sounds like a pretty good deal, $9.99. So we'll have to see how it goes. See, I just come in this last minute here, so I'm gonna dump the load, take off, no hassles. I'm just gonna, you know, just basically just ready to go home. These guys, it's about 1:45 or something, or 22:05. He's just shuffling load here back and forth a little bit. Okay, stay tuned. You watch them shuffle cars around. So every car they take, they gotta process. They gotta take out the fluids and whatever. They take the cats off, the wheels off, fluids. I guess they'll drain the transmission, drain the engine oil, probably rear end also. But they're the professionals. They use special tools that just sucks it all out real quick. I'm gonna back up this guy here. Gonna have little issues getting in here. Give the guy an inch, he takes a mile. See that? He might have got sent home even, you never know. Coming too late. Good possibility sent him home. Yeah, they'll take all the catalytic converters off, take the wheels off, whatever they can process before they squash it. Because, I mean, there's wires, wire harnesses, but I'm not sure what detail they get into, right? Because it takes time to do all that, right? You have to start taking materials off, and sometimes it's not worth it. You just take it to a shredder, and the shredder sorts the rest out. There's another car squashed right there. So stay tuned. 15 feet on the opposite side of the sky here. Let's hope I don't get wet or get some nails in my tires. Take a close there. The last load was it's like 2,400. No, yeah, 2,400 pounds roughly. So it was quite a bit less, 2,440 I believe, or something like that. It's good for 207 bucks. Total today was 5,800 pounds. 5,880 pounds, not too bad. So like I say, I mean, it takes a lot for this stuff to weigh, right? You know, you can have a big pile that you think is heavy, but it's not heavy, right? You need heavy steel like autocast, rotors, just, you know, heavy stuff. But anyways, let's go my Dr. Pepper here. We're rewarded by Dr. Pepper. Yeah, nice and cold, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna head to Vancouver after. I gotta pick up a check, and I want to pick up a few things around the area, like I said earlier. Just do a little tour around the scrapyard here. It's about 10 to 5 right now, so I just want to see how busy they are. Usually on Friday you get a mad rush. I'm not seeing much of a rush today. Usually, you know, it's like a madhouse, especially on a Friday. Okay, we'll see what happens in Vancouver, and we'll let you know. Stay tuned. This was pick up for me. We're doing some moving here, so a few things here. Got a bicycle wheel. Where's Joe? Joe's, I think he's shopping or something. I'm not really sure. See, all my tin is gone. Now more tin's coming, you know. It's always like that. Little AC unit. Okay, perfect. Nice little pickup. Okay, it's aluminum chair. Easy to clean, so it should be nice. My brother called me here, so another need for my brother, Joe. Hot water tank sitting here wrapped around the box. Perfect. Pretty disgusting one, but I'll take it. Why they left in the box like that? It's actually pretty heavy. Heavier than the one I had yesterday, or last time. I had a really big one before. I don't know if it's empty. Sounds empty, but just in case. A little bit in there. Okay, it's in. Okay, I'm on a roll. More scrap. It's always like that, you know, once you get rid of your scrap, you find more scrap. Oh, 2 satellite dishes. That's awesome. Hopefully they got good boards in them. I'm gonna have to put this, organize this because I got those 2 cabinets there. Two cabinets in the first. This cabinet here, there's 2 cabinets. It's mostly metal here. It's heavier gauge, it's pretty heavy. Everything is mostly metal, better for them, right? If it was wood, people would leave it, they wouldn't care, right? Come on, stupid chair. Okay. And you know what? I left my screwdriver. I had a screwdriver in here for about a week, and now it's not in here. See? Always like that. Always like that. Always like that. You need something, it's not around. Okay, these two. If I can take this chair bottom out, would be nice. Move some of the garbage. Fill my car up. At least if I knock the bottom out, Scrapyard, it won't be so picky. We can put this in the back here. There. Doesn't look as bad, right? You can still pick, but I'll just think, you know, well, it's not too bad. Is this one leg? Okay. It's in a little bit cleaner for the guy. Okay. Garbage can. I have to go to Vancouver, so I just wanted to pick a hot water tank up. So brother said he had a AC unit, came with a bike and a few things, and then he said the hot water tank's here, so I came here, and then now full, you know, technically if I was going to pile it properly, I could get way more in, but since I don't want a lot, just enough to get that load, I'm happy, because I'm heading back now. It shows you, man, there's endless amounts of scrap. It doesn't matter what location, it's just got to be there at the right time, right place. If there's nothing here now, 2 hours later, 5 hours, 10 hours, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, whatever, there'll be something here. So these neighborhoods are all good, they all produce. These neighborhoods are high, expensive homes, but the people are cheap, they don't care. They don't pay for garbage removal, they'll throw in the street, or like metal, they know metal, you know, someone's gonna pick it up. But sometimes they throw just stupid amounts of garbage in the street, like just broken couches. I mean, no one's gonna want that, right? But there's stuff there, but no metal, just garbage. But okay, pretty successful so far. I'm gonna continue now. Like say, I'm gonna dump this off now. Okay. Okay, fridge here. Pretty clean, relatively clean. worth it. That looks like a crackhead bag. Look at that. That's copper. Copper from roof. Number 2 copper. It's dirty, but look at that. Nice. That's probably like worth. I also got these tins too. Put this up here for now. Got those tins up the road. That's probably about a couple pounds of copper there. $5 probably at least for that. Okay, ironing board. It's like someone smashed the guitar apart. Yeah, I had a stove up the road. Couldn't grab it, so I got it marked down. Electric stove. My seatbelt on. Looks like a magazine rack or something. How's it go? Well, it's adjustable rack. Something like that. Not for sale, says. Something about cheapo rack. Okay. Got a little bit of weight to it. There's a little bit of stuff here, so I'm going to throw it in right now. The metal here. Throw this in the garbage. There it is. Okay. This is actually a battery. It's a battery charger. It's an eliminator. It's gonna have some good wire. And there's a bunch of rotors here. And there's a buggy there. Rotors and brake pads. Look at that. Wow, stuff's heavy. Like 20 pounds each. Whew, very heavy. It's a little bit windy. Hopefully it's not too noisy. I hate these buggies because it's so complicated to figure how to open them and close them. I'll pass. So not bad, picking up some good stuff. I got kind of awfully windy actually now, so I see a fridge door here, so pull that in. Doing it for the back. There's a fair amount of trash out there. Not too bad. There's a tricycle. So not too bad. The chair base is pretty good, but still have the room. There's a buggy here. I'm thinking, let's see. Get this. See if I can rip this out. Ugh. It's almost like a folding kind of chair. It's got pretty good weight. So prop it up. Prop it up like that. Come on. Prop it like that. Put this in here. That's in. It's kind of like plastic. Okay, it's in. Let's go. Bikes here. CCM. Huh. No seats on them, but let me just gonna do my magic here. Gonna shuffle stuff around. Like tanks, heavy, with flat tires. One thing, let's take the wheels off. They're probably nice bikes at its time, but not high end or nothing. Hopefully I can take I don't have my cutters here now. It's always something. Okay, let me put these in last. One in. Worst case scenario, I'll get aluminum wheels out of this, 4 wheels. No shred. Every time you do something, there's always a car around. It's just unbelievable. Okay. See, Kingdom? See? Bring your wrench, don't forget. When you come across bike tires, you just pull the wheel off, because when you pull the wheel off, it gives you all that extra room. Perfecto, perfecto. A little bit of metal here. It's a little bit of scrap life. Another one here. Light fixture here. It's just cheap bikes. They're like cheap kids' bikes. Yeah, throw some garbage on here. I don't have to waste my time myself, right? Little clock there. Looks old, but it's just some junk. Cheap. Cheap plastic. Cheaper than cheap. Cheaper than cheap. Okay. Okay, I got a freezer here, but it's a little bit of water in it, but see if I can just take it. Unless it just conked out or something. There's some water inside. I'm gonna dump the water out. Still got ice in it. Okay. Stove here. Oh, it's all covered up so good. Donation for free. I like a donation for free. They stole the elements out. Funny. That's hilarious. Okay, donation for free. Works perfectly. Oh, works perfectly. Just got a ton of grease on it. I'm getting tired. So late already. It's like 10 o'clock or something. Losing strength. Take this thing over. I got a barbecue I have to grab, so I gotta push this on an angle. Hopefully the barbecue fits in. Okay. Well, that's pretty close. Not a big one, but we'll see. See, some of these knobs are actually cast. They're cast. So they're actually worth taking. I took them off last time, so you can put them in a pot metal pile. There's lots of room. You put the stove sideways. Look at the difference. You can put a dishwasher there. Stove, dishwasher. Lay the barbecue down. It's been around, this one. Yeah, I need a hand here. It doesn't want to roll. The wife to give me a hand. Huh? No gloves? Those are clean. Those are good ones. Just hold this, the base part, like from here, and I'm just gonna hold the back here.
What do you mean from where? Like
on top, yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
What?
My hand got squished in.
Okay, watch out.
There's shit all in there.
Gonna be rat nest in there, maybe. Okay. So barbecue in now. Fridge here now. See that? If I can bend this over somehow. The guy actually jimmied it, so must have been a midget. He shortened the handle. You know what? I'm gonna turn it over that way. This way, like this. What the guy did, you know what, I got a wrench. Where's my wrench? The wrench I had. Don't even know where it went. I lost my wrench. Unbelievable. There's so many gas spilling out. Come on, this is a joke. Let's see if there's any gas in here before I get anywhere. It's very little, but just how the handles. There it is. Okay. It's in, barely, but it's in. Okay, so the fridge here too. Fan. The box fan. I found his vacuum not too long ago, so it's starting to fill up. Lawnmowers and two jimmied lawnmowers. See, I can't unscrew them. See that? They're jimmied. What are the chances? Isn't that weird? I can say everything comes in twos. It's dry. That's good. But getting two lawnmowers, that's a joke. Oh, and a jimmied lawnmower. Oh, that's ridiculous. Stupid thing's jimmied. You could be jimmied all you want. It's definitely gonna get in my van. There it is. I think it had some sharp cable or something caught my finger. I'm gonna pop the grill out if I can for now. Just in case it's gone, at least I got a couple, something out of it. It's got a pin here. It's hard to get. The door's so heavy. And come back here and grab it tomorrow. Ah, forget it. Sure. And I got problems loading stuff up, but I'll take what I can. There. Take the wheel off to start. This might be aluminum frame. It says aluminum, but everything else is cheap on it. Turn the motor off for now. This is so noisy. Okay, the wheel here. Now, take this wheel off here. Stand by until I get it all put in. Okay, got it in, barely. That was really tough, that one there. As you can see, it's all gone. See? Okay, it's in. Okay, rock and roll.